All right, wavelength here, guys. So we're going to do simple terms. You got your velocity sheets, right? Reference data sheets. We're just going to do an easy one. Give me an easy one. The first one on the sheet there says what? Should be steel at like 10 megahertz or something, right?
Material, aluminum at 11 megahertz.
Material is what?
Aluminum.
Aluminum.
Aluminium.
And the frequency is 11 megahertz. We're going to be able to tell a couple of things about this. We're going to have, let's do compressional wavelength, shear wavelength, and then we'll talk about defect sizing for those. So, aluminum, compressional velocity of aluminum from your reference data sheet is
250,000.
250,000 inches per second, right? And if you're just putting it in the calculator, 0.25, that's what Dan and Josh are doing back there. 11 megahertz is 11, whoops, if I could write it, 11 million. And then you could just put in 11 right there. So 250,000 divided by 11 million. What do you got?
0.023.
What are you, scared to talk on camera, Drew? 23 thousandths? Okay. So 23 thousandths. Good with that? Compressional wavelength, right? Alright. So we should know just offhand that shear wavelength should be about what? Half of that? Alright, so let's just work it out. Shear wavelength for aluminum is 120,000, right? Or is it 130?
120.
Alright, 120. Yeah, we're going to do compressional and then shear. So if you're writing that in, 0.12 over 11, that comes up with
10
thousandths, roughly half, right? Both of those are in inches. Okay, so in theory, like we said before, you can see what? Half a wavelength? So we can see down to what? What's half of 23 thousandths? 11 and a half? So we can see down roughly to 11 and a half, but we know practically only 12 thousandths, right? Okay. Here, same thing. We could, in theory, see down to 5 thousandths, and then really we can only see down to 12 thousandths practically. Good with that? Yes, no?
Yes.
Okay.